The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only
Morning,
mode.
guys. Morning. Today is Thursday, August 25th. Good morning, James, Deepak, Sally, Dennis. Guys, good morning. The only bot that I have on currently is Crude. You guys should be. Good morning, Tom, Albert. Good morning, Becky. Blessings to you as well. You guys should be aware that we have GDP this morning. Consequently, I've not run any bots other than Crude. Crude bot is up, or the bots are up $200. That's it. I will not run natural gas today due to the fact that it is inventory day for Natty Gas. So at some point, I will turn on Russell 930. I will turn on ES and NASDAQ at some point this morning. Patrick, good morning. Jacques, good morning. If you guys are here on trial, good morning and welcome back. Another slow trade yesterday. Claudia, good morning. Arjan, I expect that trade today will be very similar, which will be sloppy and slow ahead of tomorrow's Powell conference tomorrow at 10 a.m. So trade accordingly. Not a week to overtrade or do a number of trades. It's really a week to do almost nothing. Overall, it's still been a good week. We've made money. Let's see what we can come up with today and get on with it. One announcement, guys. Today is the 25th. I will start the afternoon session in September, not next week, but the following week when we come back from vacation. If anybody is interested in that afternoon session from 1 to 4, please email me and I'll see what the response, what the interest level is. If I have enough people that are interested in the afternoon session, which, we had great success with for the 6 months we did it, January through June, it's a lot easier trade, I think. You guys can email me. I'll put together a list, and then if we have enough interest, we'll go ahead and do it again. If not, we'll forego it. Yeah, I agree. It pays for itself. 100%. I agree. In any event, here we are, guys. Let me quickly read the disclaimer, and then I will show you some charts, and we'll sit and wait for GDP before we get on with it. U.S. government required disclaimer: futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. This presentation is for educational purposes only. The opinions expressed in this presentation are mine and mine alone. All trades presented should be considered hypothetical and should not be expected to be replicated in a live trading account. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts and please trade according to your tolerance. Morning, John. Let me get my bots on. All right, we're off. Fire in the hole. NASDAQ back into that support, holding it at 91. See if it holds. Huge gap up on Qs. That 91 is still holding. We held that 91 again. If this area breaks on the NASDAQ, it gets hit. Right back up. NASDAQ shorted on the open on the bot and got targets. Something did. Crude coming down. Okay, Deepak. Small sellers here, guys. ES breaking below that 55 is coming into 45. If 45 doesn't hold, this gets blown up. Blown up. No sellers. Back above that 91. I'm going to try a small long, I think, in here, fellas, on NASDAQ. Not yet. Small buyers. I'll try a long, maybe 02, 2/4. Nope, looks like we're coming down. Down to 74. 74 looks like where we're coming down to. Looks like we're going to trade down to 60. ES is going to try that 45 is what it looks like. That better hold. 68 to 70 is where I think NASDAQ wants to get to. And I think that it should hold 68 to 70. Stop 71.50. Huge gap up in BABA, BABA. Like $4. 500 sellers. 94.87. Okay. Small negative delta now in the NASDAQ. 300 contracts. ES 4,000 negative delta. We held that support. No buyers. I mean, just not many. ES basically back tested that 45. If you like SPX, you could probably buy 41.75 SPX calls. Small negative delta in NASDAQ, 300 contracts. ES looking better. Should get to 54 now. Above 54, we go right back up to 60. ES or NASDAQ is trying to go long. There it goes. Here we go. It held 68. Well, we traded 68 support right up to 02 area resistance. There's a NASDAQ short on the bot. We're just hanging out, guys. Russell short on the bot. NASDAQ got target 1. Target 2. Out on the NASDAQ. Bot's up 1840. I don't have a long. Well, I mean, I had the long down here at 68, dude. My long is above here, 03. That's why I've got the lines on the chart. I've got nothing in this chop zone unless you bought support. NASDAQ's trying to wind up. The problem for NASDAQ is going to be 20. It's 20. Come on, NASDAQ, do something. ES, do something. Greg, I'm filled, by the way. Okay. Back into this support. I got filled at 79. All right, watch the long. Gold's coming down. We're holding support at 68. That's hourly support. $250 buyers here on the NASDAQ. Guys, this crap type trade is going to be over. Soon enough. ES is in better shape than the NASDAQ. ES is longs. Boring trade, guys. There's another bot short on the NASDAQ. Okay, Deepak. NASDAQ got two targets on the bot. My bot's, the chart's frozen. I can't move it. Got 2 out of 3 targets. I mean, there's not much going on here, fellas. We could probably work down on the NASDAQ to 930 is what it looks like. Crude's doing nothing. Gold's really doing nothing. I mean, there's really no price action anywhere here. Sellers keep getting bought. 1,200 net sellers. That natural gas looks like it's coming down. That too is flat. Crude doing absolutely nothing. Nothing. I mean, it's literally flat. I'm viewing all of this as a waste of time. ES is getting that bid. NASDAQ is not following suit yet. Anybody buy ES or SPX calls? 41.75. Hang on, guys. 1 second. Watch the long. Watch the long, guys. ES got target 1 in the bot. Come on, NASDAQ. If NASDAQ can get above 1920, she's going to rip. 1920. 2 targets hit on ES. NASDAQ needs to get through 14.15. This was my long, guys. 02. 14.15, and this gets up to this next level at 28.29. Here it goes. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Fire it up. Come on. Paquito Mas. We do have buyers, 600 in this candle. NASDAQ's down to 180 negative delta. Okay, Deepak. I can't do anything with it yet. Come on, NASDAQ. ES was a nice trade. If you bought those 41.75 SPX calls, you're loving life. Come on. Down to 130 negative delta, 137. Down, gonna go green on the delta. Got to get above 20 here. We get to 30. Who cares what the cost is? If you paid $25 for them and they're worth 35, what's the difference? Don't buy them if you don't want them. I don't care. I don't look at cost. I look at probabilities. Come on, baby, go. Let's go. 30 to 40. Come on. Buy them up. Buy them up. Let's go. Pushing resistance here. If we get through this little bit of resistance, this thing can rip. Hope you guys are long. There we go. This is the major breakage here. Come on, let's go. All three targets hit on the ES bot. The bots are up 2187. Come on, baby. Break it. Break it. Break it. Come on. Here we go. There we go. Come on, baby. Come on, pop it. Anybody long? I'm still holding 2. I'm holding 2, fellas. Thank you, Greg. Okay, guys. All right, I took 1 off, holding 1. Holding 1 more. If you bought those SPX calls, trade them as you see fit. You killed it. You killed it. It's a double. It's a double. Michael Double. Killed it. Come on, NASDAQ. Let's go. Got to get now through right here, 47, 48. There we go. We're through. We're through. Rip them, baby. Rip them. $1,000 runner. $1,000 on the runner. SPX 4175s have hit to the target. All right, fellas. We waited. We got our trade. That's nothing. That's an old level. This was hourly support. This is what I'm going to teach you guys in order flow class. Really, I should have taken the long there. I took the long here. Thank you, JC. Everybody good? I'm flat, fellas. This is going to go, though. This is going to go. It's just a question of time. Once we get through 70 or so, it's going to blow up again. Everybody good, fellas? We had to wait on that trade. You're welcome, Mark. Let me just show you the anatomy of that trade, okay? Let's take a look at the hourly. This is what I'm interested in, okay? Here's your support. Right here. At the open, we pulled down in the hourly into the 52 period, held that. I'm watching buyers. No, I coughed. I'm still getting over COVID. Held the hourly support. Now I've got to find an entry. And I come down to my 2-minute. And as soon as we came through this resistance here, 93, we could have been long. This was the entry right here. Bottom of the cloud. I'm watching my fast line here, and I'm watching the bottom of this cloud. As soon as we broke above the 2-minute, that's your sprint. Easy freaking peasy. Easy peasy, fellas. We're consolidating right below this level here, right? Yellow, Ludwig level yellow. This is what's got to go. We'll probably trade 107 today. Something's getting targets. ES got all its targets. Let me go back on the trades. Yeah, that's what I'm going to teach in class. So this is the only ES trade we've had since the session, right? I mean, this was back here at 4:18 a.m. We wouldn't, I mean, unless you're trading that, I guess. But 9:53, all three targets smashed. Smashed. Order flow class, guys, is going to be on Mondays, and I'm going to be doing it a little bit earlier. Historically, I've done it at 12 noon. I'm going to start at 11:45 and go to 1. So this is the 6th class that I've done, the 6-month class. And from the first class through the 6th class, or at least through the completion of 5 classes, the class has kind of evolved. And this 6th class will be maybe longer than 6 months, maybe longer than 24 weeks. I've got a syllabus which we'll go over on the first day of class. I'll tell you what I'm going to teach, what week I'm going to teach it. But this class is going to incorporate a more fundamental analysis and rounding of trading of the cloud in conjunction with order flow, right? So I can identify the levels based on the cloud. And then I use order flow to confirm, am I seeing, if I want to be long at this level, do I have buyers at that level? I mean, I don't want to be long just because I have a level there. Hang on, guys. I apologize. All right, I'm back. I'm sorry. There goes crude, finally. Hang on, guys. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Can we still access prior order flow videos? There's no point now, Mark. Not to mention the classes changed. All right, guys, I'm shutting my bots off for the day. They're all off. This is the last crude trade here. All 3 targets hit. Prior crude trade at 9 o'clock, 2 targets hit. Losing trade here, but another winning trade here. Yeah, go trout fishing. I'm all for trout fishing. I was supposed to go last weekend. I couldn't go. And then we had, this is the NASDAQ. Winning trade here, first and second targets. Winning trade here, first and second targets. Losing trade here, and then a winning trade here. This is right at the open at 9:30, and then it got first and second targets. My bot was off here at 9:15, and then off from noon prior to news. So 3607.50 on the bots today. In any event, if anybody has taken the class prior, you guys know you can rejoin the course. It's $9.97 to take the course again. Some of you guys, 2 guys have emailed me asking if, they can take the course again for free. Yes, you do get my order flow indicator, of course. Yep. And the answer to that is no. No, I don't. If you got, most of us in this room attended college. If you took a course in college and you wanted to take another course or take the same course, you would have to pay for the course again. If you fail the course and you have to take the course again, you have to pay for it again. You guys all have the videos. Now, again, it's going to be, it's like 2 weeks. It's a week from Monday, I think we start. Maybe a week from whatever the holiday is. I'll start that week. I may start on Tuesday the first week because Monday's a holiday, but then it'll be on Mondays. So the sections that pertain to when I get to the cloud and volume profile, okay, the sections that I get that pertain to the cloud and volume profile. Now, I taught the cloud in the previous class, the previous 3 classes. I've taught it. But the section that I have not ever taught is, these, how do I get yeah, that'll come, Bruce. That'll come. I mean, part of the key is when you understand what you're trading toward, it's easier to hold a trade. He speaks tomorrow. Yeah. For tomorrow? No. I still think the 41.95s for tomorrow, Charlie. The only, I would say the only concern I have is that, Powell speaks tomorrow, but he speaks at 10, so the market will be open. It is obviously typical, much like FOMC, that the markets rise into, Powell speaking. I think many people are looking for him to reverse course because some of the data has been flat to lower. I'm telling you guys that he is not going to reverse course. I think this is, I don't think we're going up, in my opinion, a whole lot higher. Maybe, but I don't know what's changed economically. Anybody that paid their electric bill last month knows what I'm talking about. My electric bill is up 50% the last 2 months. It's terrible, isn't it, Sharon? It's terrible. It's terrible. I agree, Mark. Yeah, man. Add $2,000 to your taxes. You can pay off the student loans from the idiots that don't want to pay it back. One of the things, I understand that there are people that go out and get college degrees and then can't find a job. I get that. But, when you're in high school, you're a junior or a senior, and you begin to cogitate on what it is that I want to do as an adult. It makes sense, in my opinion, to look at your chosen profession and say, okay, A, is the chosen profession growing? Or, is it expanding or contracting as a whole? And 2, what is the average annual salary starting out of college? And can I live on that? So, for instance, my daughter is getting her degree in, she flipped her major from psychology and a minor in sociology to her major in sociology with a minor in psychology. First off, with a 4-year degree, she can't make any money. She can't make any money. When she graduates in May, if she went to get a job, what would she make? 35, 38, 40,000 starting salary, maybe 42. Well, she can be a social worker. So if she doesn't get a master's degree, she's screwed. And even if she gets her master's degree, maybe she can make 65. Maybe. Now you have to ask, in this case, we don't have student loans, right? I've paid for her education. But if she had student loans for a 4-year degree and then a master's degree, can she afford to pay them back? If the answer is no, then, maybe. No, my daughter here. My youngest daughter here. We all made money. Everybody is good. Yeah, I saw that. I saw your comment, Arjan, about the Netherlands. Up 400%. That's just insane. You're welcome, Joe. Guys, as a matter of record, the bot was up $3,607 today. Yeah, I have a passport, of course. $3,607.50. Order flow once again had a very, very good day. I will see all of you guys tomorrow at 8 a.m. If anybody is interested in the order flow class, please email me. And do me a favor. Anybody that may